So I'll probably get kicked off the planet for this. I'm gonna get kicked off the planet for this shit. Okay, so like I say, America, damn yo, America is not, it ain't shit, it's a name. You can say America, but the American flag don't even say America on it. As far as I know, that's a flag that was in the McDonald's in Russia, letting them know that it was actually an American franchise that was co-opted in Russia or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the Asiatic people, I don't have no problem with nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's my nature that makes me so balanced. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an anger-driven person. I don't have to be. I'm too rational and I'm too devoted to understanding. Like my man said, MF Doom said, he said, like Martin Luther King Jr., I've espoused the principles of nonviolence long, long ago. So what I realized is that these Asiatic women and the Asiatic men, be they Chinese or Hindu, they don't like each other. And see, that was the whole reason why, as angelic beings from Canis Major, they were actually designated a certain position and a rank and a role to play, where they were not supposed to have been doing what the beings on this planet were doing, whatever, you know what I'm saying, the case was, per se, like just enjoying their life. It said that when the gods came down, they hated the fact that the beings that the Lord God made, they were happy by themselves. As far as I know, there was no mating. There was no mating. They were like primates, or like, you know, before any mating. But those who did mate, they were utterly, abjectly, from the crossbreed and the glory that came with it, they destroyed themselves. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like these two different types of beings, they had a whole lot in common. The ones from Canis Major, they didn't have no hair. They didn't need no hair. On Canis Major, there was fucking a sun that was so hot, there was no need for hair. But when they came to this planet, they had to actually breed in with the indigenous beings who were actually warm-blooded, and these beings had sparse amounts of blonde hair, curly blonde hair, sparse amounts of, you know what I'm saying, curly blonde hair. And so when they mixed in with them, they began these other beings had like dark, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But as it ended up being, them having a difference in appearance in their women, it tore them apart. It didn't bring them together, it tore them apart. Which meant that their survival was based upon survival and survival only. It wasn't based upon any, you know, well, these are like perks and these are like benefits that come along with it. Everything that looked like it might be something appealing, it might not be feeling as good as it might not be feeling as appealing. It might not be feeling good to itself as appealing as it might look to you. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, these women and men from the East, they don't like each other. The women like other women of their kind, or they like white women. And the same thing with the men. The men like other men of their kind, or dare I even say white men. So with that being said, they don't really care too much for black men per se. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Black men, like I say, I don't even mess with none of these motherfuckers. And because I don't mess with none of them, that's why I'm able to objectively see what the behavior is. I've seen them out here doing the same thing. They be out here, I don't know if they're doing what they're doing for money or just sexual experience, but I've seen them out here too, and they be out here doing stuff, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't even know if they all men. Like the ones that come off like women, they might not be no women. I mean, I know, you know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, these women don't usually, I've never really seen them, you know what I'm saying, do anything with anybody. These some sneaky motherfuckers, yo. They sneaky as hell. They sneaky as hell. Like, whatever the fuck they be doing, like, my man say, ain't nothing sneakier than a cat and a woman with a vagina or some pussy. It's pussy and a pussy. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers sneaky as fuck, yo. You'll never, you know, you'll never know what the fuck is going on with these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But I had one, you know, damn near slightly approached me the other day, and I realized that I had actually put a real nice hard day in just not giving a fuck, minding my business. And when I do that, I usually get all the attention that I don't even really want. Because women want what they can't have. So if you're available, they're not really gonna place that much effort on you. Like, if you cater to a woman's whims, like if you give her this and give her that, then she's like, well, damn, I got this motherfucker, and I ain't even trying. I got him giving me shit when I expect him to give me shit, and he's still giving me shit when I turn my back and expect shit from him. She's like, this motherfucker right here is mine, even when I don't even know he mine. You know what I'm saying? But when a woman wants a dude, what I'm saying, on the low, but then, you know, he's like not responding, man, he can literally shit on her. Literally. And they love that shit because they feel like, well, damn, you know, if he's shitting on me figuratively and literally, and I can't have him, then that's what I want. They want what they can't have. And that's why I'm like, if a woman will let a man shit on her, like, if I'm holding a woman in high esteem, like, yo, you all that, and she don't want that, and to the core of her heart, what she really wants is a dude to just shit on her figuratively and literally, I don't want that. I don't want that, man. That's a fucked up ass being. I'm good. I'm not into men either, but I don't want that, yo. That's like a weird, that's some weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I realize that those people who appear to be, you know, perfect in their bodies, like a lot of these grays who are like, you know, Asiatics, they are mentally fucking ditzy as fuck. Like, they got some real weird ass shit going on. But the people who might look like they might be sort of imperfect bodily, their minds are intact. You know what I'm saying? It's like a flip-flop, like that movie Light Years when they were like Gandahar, Gandahar, the beings that were not, and will be. They were called the defective beings. Those were the beings that were like mentally, you know, sharp. They had high mental acumen. You know, they weren't missing a beat and nothing. You know, they were physically compromised based on, you know, I've seen enough TV to know what motherfuckers want to look at, but they won't missing shit. You know what I'm saying? In the mental category, and the motherfuckers you think is like Barbie and shit, Barbie's a goddamn fucking, she's airheaded. She don't know what the fuck going on. She know what's going on, but she don't feel the need to add anything else to it. As long as she got Barbie body, she's like, don't nothing else matter. I just know that I get what I want. Is how she feels. You know what I'm saying? Peace, peace.